I welcome you in this session being conducted by TNV Academy. Today, in this session, we will discuss about benefits of ISO 37001, which is Anti-Bribery Management System. However, before we move further and discuss the benefits of the standard, we will take a look at what is ISO 37001 and what purpose it serves in brief. What is ISO 37001 Anti-Bribery Management System? ISO 37001 Anti-Bribery Management Systems is a management system standard published by International Organization for Standardization in 2016. As the title suggests, this standard sets out the requirements for the establishment, implementation, operation, maintenance, and continual improvement of an anti-bribery management system. ISO 37001-2016 is applicable only to bribery. It sets out requirements and provides guides for a management system designed to help an organization to prevent, detect, and respond to bribery and comply with anti-bribery laws and voluntary commitments applicable to its activities. It's the international standard that allows organizations of all types to prevent, detect, and address bribery by adopting an anti-bribery policy, appointing a person to oversee anti-bribery complaints, training, risk assessments, and due diligence on projects and business associates, implementing financial and commercial controls, and instituting reporting and investigation procedures, providing a globally recognized way to address a destructive criminal activity that turns over $1 trillion of dirty money each year. ISO 37001 addresses one of the world's most destructive and challenging issues head-on and demonstrates a committed approach to stamping out corruptions. The anti-bribery management system can be stand-alone system or integrated into an already implemented management system, such as the Quality Management System ISO 9001. An organization can choose to implement the anti-bribery management system in conjunction with or as part of other systems, such as those relating to the quality, environment, and safety. Now let us discuss about few benefits of ISO 37001. The purpose of developing this standard is to implement, establish, maintain, and enhance an anti-bribery program that prevents, detects, and addresses bribery risks in an organization or institution. Moreover, ISO 37001 is designed to help organizations comply with anti-bribery laws. ISO 37001 addresses to bribery in the private or public sector. Bribery by the organization, within the organization, and by the personnel. It is reasonably to think that the standard is applicable to all types and sizes of the organizations. Bribery and corruption are not only against the corporate principle, they are also legal and can result in fines and penalties, including imprisonment and reputational damage for both the employee and the company. An anti-bribery management system organization that wish to implement such a system will have the opportunities to first, promote trust and confidence. Organizations that have anti-bribery policies in place promote trust and are more likely to sign agreements with other organizations rather than with organizations that do not have anti-bribery policy in place. Second, implement the necessary measure designed to prevent, detect, and address bribery. The necessary measures to reduce bribery risk by preventing and detecting the risk before it negatively impacts the organization. Moreover, ISO 37001 standard guides and provides requirements for taking these measures based on the nature of the bribery risk that the organization might face. Third, avoiding reputational damage. An organization will avoid reputational damage, which is a consequence of being involved in bribery. Considering the organization's reputation is extremely important for their longevity, and effective anti-bribery management system will be helpful in avoiding reputational damage. Fourth and last one, avoid cost. Organizations that implement an anti-bribery management system will save money by refusing to pay bribes and by not having to implement costly procedures. So these were the few benefits of ISO 37001 anti-bribery management system. Now let us discuss how an organization can be ISO 37001 certified. To be certified to ISO 37001, your company or organization must meet certain requirements. For example, a specific policy to combat fraud and corruption is required. In addition, you are required to develop specific anti-corruption measures as well as fraud prevention measures. These measures must be overseen by a complaints manager appointed by you. Accordingly, such a position must be created if it does not already exist. All employees must be trained and educated on the topic of corruption for ISO 37001 certification. This is to ensure that fraud prevention becomes part of the corporate culture in the medium terms. It is also important to apply due diligence and exercise due care in monetary, transaction and projects, as well as in the selection of business partners and employees. Elementary to passing the ISO 37001 audit is consistent and regulation of finances in your organization or company. This includes regular analysis and assessments of the situation as well as individual departments, courses of action and processes in the company. When all of this is done, an organization need to prepare all the required documents for ISO 37001 implementation, and which the standard sets as mandatory documents. Then the organization can choose a certification body as per their choice and finally go for a full-fledged ISO 37001 audit. Post-audit, the organization will analyze if there are any loopholes in their processes or documents as suggested by the auditing certification body and will correct them for the smooth and effective implementation of the ISO 37001 standard. Friends, now we have come to the conclusion of this session. I hope I was clear enough in making you understand what is ISO 37001 and what are the benefits of the standard. In case you have any questions or queries about today's session, then please feel free to put in your questions in the comment section. and we will really happy answering them. I wish you all the best of luck and see you again soon. Till then, it's me signing off. Goodbye and take care.